Hi, I'm David Baxter.
I'm Debbie Boss.
And I'm Billy Davis.
And welcome to the 2010 Harrisburg 4th of July Parade. We're really excited here at Channel 22 to present the parade to you once again.
There's lots of things for you to see and do here. There's equestrian units, there's floats, beauty queens, fire trucks, all kinds of things.
So sit back and enjoy the 2010 Harrisburg 4th of July Parade. Hey guys, let's have some fun.
I'm with you there, Dave.
And welcome to the 2010 Harrisburg Parade, 4th of July Parade. I'm Debbie Boss, County Extension Director with the North Carolina Cooperative Extension.
And I'm Billy Davis, a 20-year resident of Harrisburg, and welcome. We sure are glad you're here to join us for what is going to turn out to be a beautiful day in Harrisburg and our 4th of July Parade honoring our military, past and present. So sit back, relax, enjoy, have a great time with us. We are here to enjoy a beautiful day with you.
The weather sure is gorgeous. It's been so hot, but today is just beautiful. There's a nice breeze. We hope everybody's enjoying the festivities and having a great time.
And Debbie, I'm looking forward to spending the next hour and a half with you.
Yes, Billy, me too.
We're going to start out. Well, who do we have here?
We have Sheriff Brad Riley. The sheriff has been leading the parade for the past 6 years. We're really glad for his leadership and being able to do this for the parade this morning.
I've talked in the past, Debbie, about these the guys on these motorcycles doing these donut cuts on a dime.
They have to be hot though, all dressed in black.
But how they turn that machine around in that little spot and keep that balance, that's some great work right there.
That's exactly right. And I see that riding with the sheriff is his lovely wife, and we're glad that she can join him this morning.
Looks like she's passing out some candy.
She is, having a great time. Dressed in her red, white, and blue.
Here we have the Marine Honor Guard, Flag Corps. They are dressed to the T, aren't they, Debbie?
They are, and they do such a good job in presenting the flags, and we need to take the opportunity today to honor our military, so we're appreciative of that.
They are followed up by Specialist Lewis from the 130th Medical Enhanced Brigade, the North Carolina National Guard Army, and a National Guard Army Humvee.
Yes, and now you're seeing the Irish Pipe Band. They're led by Frank Keenan, who enjoys leading this parade every year. Don't they look like they're having a great time?
And that's a kilt, right? That's what
it's a kilt, yes.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice and cool outfit to be wearing today.
That's right.
This is the Harrisburg Town Banner. The Harrisburg Banner is being held by veterans from the Military Order of the Purple Heart.
Yes, and we've got the Military Order of the Purple Heart. It's an organization chartered by Congress. The order to establish the first Purple Heart was issued by George Washington during the Revolutionary War. The Purple Heart is awarded to the armed forces of the U.S. who have been wounded by an instrument of war in the hands of the enemy.
That is followed up by our Grand Marshals for this year's Harrisburg 4th of July Parade, Debbie. It's the Barton family of Cabarrus County. The Barton family is riding in honor of fallen Harrisburg soldier specialist Christopher Barton, who was killed tragically in Afghanistan on May 24th. Harrisburg is honored to have the Barton family as this year's Grand Marshal. The Barton family would like to thank the citizens of Harrisburg for their support.
And then we have the American Legion Auxiliary Unit 523, led by Jackie McLeod. the American Legion Post 51. And they're from Concord.
This is
Number 8.
This is the Disabled American Veterans, number 27, Charlie Clark, with his 1941 Indian military motorcycle, sometimes known as Old Soldier on Motorcycle, and I am pleased to give him a salute. You know, this event is all about our military. That's what this event, Harrisburg really strives to honor those veterans and those serving.
It certainly is. Number 9. This is the Disabled American Veterans, number 27. They're pulling their military display, their Wall of Honor, Chapter 27 out of Concord.
Nice looking Mustang. We have here members from the Buffalo Troopers Motorcycle Club of Charlotte. This will be the 3rd year for the Buffalo Troopers Motorcycle Club of Charlotte. They ride to carry on the legacy of the Buffalo soldiers, established, believe it or not, in 1866 through 1944. This community-oriented motorcycle club does a lot of charity work and promotes motorcycle safety. Wouldn't that be great fun?
Oh yes, absolutely. Look at those guys on motorcycles. They're having a great time today, aren't they?
They spent some time shining those things up last night too.
They did.
I guarantee you, look at the chrome on those bikes. How you doing, my friend?
And next we have the sponsor truck provided by the Independent Tribune. Is one of the most important aspects of the parade. Without the support of our local businesses, this event would not be possible. A special thank you to all of this year's sponsors. For more information on this year's sponsors and how to become a sponsor for next year, please visit www.harrisburgjuly4th.com. Thank you to all of our sponsors.
Up next, Debbie, we have our mayor, Mr. Tim Hagler. The mayor and council members who are following him are riding in vehicles provided by Park Chevrolet, and a big hello to Tim and his family.
Yes, and we thank Park Chevrolet for their sponsorship. Next, we have council member Chad Baucom. He and his family riding in the back of the Chevrolet pickup. Then we have council member Jeff Phillips. He and his family. And Councilman Bill Williams.
And he is followed up by council member Jeff Redfern. And council member Bob Skaggs.
Ooh, he's riding in the back of a convertible.
Seniority must be, huh?
Yes.
And this next member is a good friend of mine. This is Steve Sasha, and I guarantee you I'll catch a bead from this guy. Except this year he usually slaps me in the side of the head when I'm not looking.
Okay.
So I'm going to
So
grab
you're
it
gonna
this
see,
time.
there you go.
That's what I need. I told you.
That's right.
Usually I get that beside the head, and I have to meet
You
him
were
in a
watching
parking
this
lot
time.
later.
That's
but,
right.
oh, Steve, he's a nut. Good guy. He ran the youth league here in Harrisburg for quite a number of years. A volunteer job, spent quite a bit of time away from the family, but just did an awesome job.
That's great.
Yep, that is Council Member Rhonda Poppin, and she's in the pen and ink convertible.
It's a Mini Cooper.
Is that what it is?
Mini Cooper, yes. Thanks to Park Chevrolet. Now we have the Miss July 4th Queens. The float truck is driven by Mike Mayberry, owner of Little Balloon Company, and sponsored by Dinner on Demand, which is at 4939 Highway 49 in Harrisburg. Congratulations to this year's Miss July 4th Queens. We have Miss Wee Baby, Faith Best of Concord. We have Miss Baby, Lorelli Hopkins of Concord. Miss Tiny, Ashlyn Lovelace of Concord. Miss Minnie, Eliza Minor, Harrisburg. Miss Little, I'm going to do my best. Destiny Hopkins, Concord. If I butchered it, I apologize. Miss Preteen, Taylor Hope. Miss Teen, Haley Medlin. Miss Junior, Casey Long. And Miss 4th of July, Catherine Long.
Wow, Debbie, great
and
job.
They were beautiful. What beautiful young women.
This entry is from the Providence Baptist Church, semi-driven by Butch West Trucking Company, or excuse me, Butch West Trucking Company. 13 years participation in the parade. Providence Baptist Church is located at 5315 Highway 49 in Harrisburg, and we have lots of flags waving at us on that
Red,
float.
white, and blue.
Great job on the Queens there, Debbie. That's
Thank you.
You're rolling them off.
That's it. We want to be sure they get recognition for their participation. And coming up here is Miss Cabarrus County. Miss Cabarrus County, Marcy Trivet. She is a senior at Appalachian State University, and we thank Marcy for being with us here today and celebrating our July 4th parade here in Harrisburg.
Marcy's got a nice ride too, hasn't she?
She
nice
does.
Convertible.
Beautiful in that red with her crown. She's just beautiful. And here we have Martha Melvin. She was the first mayor of Harrisburg back in 1973. Thank you, Miss Martha Melvin, for being with us today to celebrate in the parade.
We now have some of our sponsor vehicles in the parade coming up to us, Debbie. This is Aaron's Sales and Lease, located on 49 Branchview Drive in Concord. Aaron's was founded in 1955 and doing business for over 50 years. Concord location has been open for 9 years.
And next in the parade, in this bright red Chevy pickup, is Bank of the Carolinas. They're located here in Harrisburg. They enjoy participating in the Harrisburg July 4th celebration, thanks to the Bank of the Carolinas.
Have a gentleman in full uniform there, don't they? I guess currently serving, right? We have BJ's Membership Club. BJ's Membership Club located on Lyles Lane in Concord, right off the Speedway Boulevard, and I love walking in that store because everything you get comes in bulk of 90 pounds or more.
Oh, that's right, exactly.
Some great deals there, though.
That's right. And next, we have Bojangles. Located here in Harrisburg, Bojangles is proud to be a sponsor for this year's event. Check out Mr. Chicken.
He's dancing, isn't he? That's
He's having a big time. That's right.
I love those food entries, the restaurants. My favorite. This is a great float, Debbie. This is Bonita Travels. Bonita Travels in Harrisburg, first and only full-service travel agency, located in the County Line Plaza. This is the float I was telling you about. That's usually a boat. This year's float theme is the Girlfriend Cruise. Personalized service for all your vacation needs, from weekend getaways to cruises and anything in between.
It looks like they're having a great time, doesn't it?
I have said in the past they're probably headed right on 49, down 49 to the lake from
That's
here. That's
right. Okay, and next we have Carey Insurance Agency. Located here in Harrisburg, Carey Insurance is proud to be a sponsor once again for this year's celebration. And we thank them. And then we also have the Carolina Medical Center Northeast Breast Health Center. This is the mobile mammography coach from the Carolina Medical Center Northeast. They are proud to be a sponsor of the Harrisburg July 4th Parade. Carolina Medical Center Northeast combines people, technology, and compassionate care. Here our primary goal is a healthier you. For more information or help finding a physician, please call Ask First, or you can check them out on the website at www.cmc-northeast.org. Thanks to Carolina Medical Center Northeast for their participation.
This is a vehicle from CC's Pizza, proud to support the Harrisburg 4th of July event. They're located right down Highway 49 at Wexford Plaza, corner of 485 on the Harrisburg border. They consider Harrisburg home and participate in the Harrisburg Parks and Recreation programs and events through sponsorship. Great to have them on board with us. And I have been in that store quite a few times.
Oh, yes.
Bojangles and CC's Pizza.
That's right.
And we are actually parked in front of AJ's restaurant, who is one of our sponsors. And I would like to give out a thanks to AJ's. They actually provide the power to us every year to operate the cameras and sound system we have to have. So a big thank you to AJ's restaurant.
We sure do appreciate that.
We do have a break in the action here, Debbie. I'd like to go back to our Grand Marshal for this year's event. If I could mention this real quickly, the Barton family has actually set up a foundation to fund a scholarship for spouses of servicemen and women who are deployed. It's set up with Central Piedmont Community College in Charlotte. Donations may be sent to SPC Christopher R. Barton Scholarship Foundation, 9611 Brookdale Drive, Suite 100, Charlotte, North Carolina 28215. And it's such an honor to have them as our Grand Marshals in this year's events. But since it's all about our servicemen and women who have served and currently serving.
Absolutely, yes. We were glad that they could be here and glad that they've set up this scholarship for spouses of servicemen. That just is a wonderful thing that they've done for others who are serving.
Chris was actually a student at Central Cabarrus High School here in Cabarrus County. Well, beautiful day, huh?
It is, and can you believe the crowd? There are so many people here to watch the parade today.
We mention this every year that the crowd is lined up actually on both sides of Highway 49, and it's, what, Debbie, we can probably see a mile down the road.
Absolutely.
And it's 15, 20 deep. And the weather's helping out, you know, getting folks out. Of course, this is just a huge crowd every year.
That's exactly right. Now here we have Empowered Personal Training Studio. They're located in the town center. And their car is courtesy of Ben Minot Chevrolet. And congratulations to Ben Minot for their opportunity to stay here local and getting GM to give them their dealership the opportunity to stay. So
I read that.
Thanks, Ben Minot, for your support today.
I read that in the Independent Tribune, believe it or not, that story, and that's great.
That's great, yes.
Absolutely right. Keep the GM dealership here in Cabarrus County. This is the Harrisburg's hometown pharmacy, locally owned by Penny Jordan and Sherry McDonald. It's been open for 5 years, serving the Harrisburg community with fast, friendly service, free delivery, and giving back to the community when they are needed. They say they are the best kept secret in Harrisburg. I beg to differ. Everybody knows where the Harrisburg hometown pharmacy,
yes,
located right here off of Highway 49. That's a nice convertible too, wasn't it?
It was. And they're giving out lots of candy, so you're seeing lots of people move into the street to pick up the candy as everybody goes by.
I see a little girl below us here, below the platform, that actually has a baseball cap in her hand. It's like she's trick-or-treating. That cap's about full of candy.
And we're going to send all the kids down to the 4th of July celebration in the park and let them run off that sugar high.
There you go.
After the parade.
There are lots of festivities in the park today, Debbie. There's rides and an awesome amount of food vendors. It's really a small town fair atmosphere is what it is that's going on in the park. Of course, tonight, the 3rd, and then tomorrow being the 4th, there'll be the same festivities going on tomorrow. But tonight, great live music. And tomorrow night the same. Tonight we'll have a great fireworks show. And I want to say, let's see, I do believe I have the fireworks will be at 10 o'clock tonight.
Okay.
And tomorrow night, Sunday the 4th. I'd like to mention that some of the entertainment there tonight would be music by Deja Vu. At 5 o'clock, at 8 o'clock, it'll be music by Party Time Band. And tomorrow, 5 p.m. is music by the Tim Clark Band. 8 o'clock is music by the Throwback Band. And then, of course, as I mentioned, the fireworks each night at 10 o'clock. So, if you've got a child with a bag full of candy and you need some exercise,
that's right.
Bring them to the park. This is just a great event for Harrisburg, and the effort that's put into this event with all of the volunteers. Dan Sullivan, the Parks and Rec coordinator, and his crew, Holly and Sean, spent an awful lot of time putting this event together, and I want to say a big thank you to those folks who make this possible, honoring our veterans.
It's a great time for families. I'm seeing lots of parents and children and grandparents and lots of fun things to do, and gosh, it's just, I'm seeing bubbles. Everybody's having a great time.
I would also like to mention, Debbie, the platform we're sitting on is actually sponsored or actually provided to us by a family of good friends of my wife and I. It's the Quays. This platform is actually used for racing events, and they bring it out here early in the morning for Channel 22 to set up on. And I'd like to give a big thank you out to the Quays for providing this for the last couple of years. Garrison actually has a lawn care service that, and I do believe he is actually an employee of the town of Harrisburg this year. They hired him to take care of some of the grass cutting.
That's great.
Jobs.
Well, it makes it so much easier for us if we can see. We're
Yes.
sitting up high enough that we can see everything, and it just makes it so much easier. And I think what we're seeing now is the United States Navy Reserve. And then we have the Harrisburg Optimist Club. They were organized in September of 2009, and this is their first parade entry. Optimist International logo is bringing out the best in kids. The kids in Sweetbriar Jam are just that, they're the best. And they'll be performing on stage at 2 o'clock.
That was some great music, wasn't it?
It was.
Good old home down mountain music.
That's right.
This is Meemaw Sign and Graphics, locally owned and operated by Sheila Johnson. Meemaw Signs has been in Harrisburg for over 5 years, dealing with digital printing, decals, and banners. Great to have them on board.
And this is an entry by Parks Chevrolet. Thank you to Parks for providing us with vehicles today. And riding in the back of their vehicle is the Harrisburg Blazers. They're having a good time.
We have here Lee Brown and Associates, Remax Signature Properties. Lee Brown is a Harrisburg resident. She believes in building lasting client relationships. Lee, glad to have Lee on board with us this morning.
Ruckus House Learning Center is celebrating their 5th year of providing quality, affordable child care for infants through school-age children in the Concord-Harrisburg area. Here
is a beautiful lime green 1953 Chevrolet from Windstream. The Windstream Tour will be on display in the Harrisburg Park today and tomorrow for our festivities. Man, what a color of that vehicle, huh?
That's right.
Can you miss that coming down the road?
No, you know, it's Windstream.
You know, I mentioned all the folks coming out for this event today and the numbers. You know, I know it's not the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, but our hometown Harrisburg Parade, and believe me, we love it. I love it.
Yes.
It's okay to be a small town with a big heart instead of a big city with a big apple. You know?
That's right. That's right. Everybody always enjoys coming here to the Harrisburg Parade. It's an annual tradition.
Okay, Debbie, here we have the Hickory Ridge High School Blue Regiment. In the 2009-2010 school year, the Blue Regiment won over 30 first or second place awards and was twice awarded the Grand Champions. My youngest son, JD, graduated from Hickory Ridge. I love the school, a new building, a great staff, but going back to the band, you cannot have a parade without a marching band.
I love a band and a parade. A marching band is just, that's what it is.
You know, these folks, a lot of the families are on vacation right now, maybe at the beach, but these folks have given up their time to come out and participate with us today. And I'll tell you what, I wish I had time to read off the names, but we're just going to sit back and listen to some music.
That's right. Great job, kids. That's wonderful.
That was some good music, wasn't
That's
it?
great. Now we have Carolyn Carpenter. Carolyn is a member of the Cabarrus County School Board, former member of the County Commissioners. And following Carolyn is Andrea Palo. Andrea is serving her 4th year on the Cabarrus County Board of Education. She's up for re-election in November. She serves as vice chair on the board and also several liaison positions in the county. She also serves on the Communities in Schools Committee.
Harrisburg 2010 baseball champs. I believe that was the 7 and 8-year-olds.
7 and 8-year-olds, Oriole players. Jay, Aaron, Dylan, Drew, Justin, Grayson, Sanders, Aiden, Nicholas, Derek, Joshua, and Taylor.
That is the 9-10-year-old Harrisburg Youth Association baseball champions. The 49ers are coached by Dan Devos, Tom Whitestone, Gary Walker, and Jeff Dover.
And here comes the 11 and 12 Harrisburg baseball champions, the White Sox. They're coached by Roger Stegall and Gary Walker. The all-star team is riding in the back of the trailer.
These are I do believe, the 13 and 15-year-old Harrisburg baseball champions, the Giants, coached by Phil Bonifield.
And our next entry in the parade is Ben Small, the committee to elect Ben Small for district court judge. And Ben asked that you vote on November the 2nd. November 2nd is our general election, and he asked that you go out and vote.
We have here the Mount Hermon Lutheran Church, located on Highway 601 near Highway 49, committed to the community through programs such as their summer reading evenings and their weekly support of the hunger in our community with Co-op Christian Ministries. And they have a trailer full of water.
They do.
And squirt guns. We didn't see that, did we? That's what the water's all about. Well, that's nice of them to pass out the water like that to some of the folks up and down the street.
That's right.
That's nice of them.
One of the good parts of the parade is that if you're in the parade, you're usually seeing people that you know, and so they're stopping to wave and talk, and so we get a couple breaks in the parade as traffic slows down a little bit, but it's a time to see family and friends and renew acquaintances, and it's just a fun time.
And it gives me the opportunity to mention some more about our sponsors. Of course, the Independent Tribune, Aaron's Bath Fitters, Park Chevrolet, Empowered Fitness, Giant Jenny Pharmacy, Meemaw Signs, Great Wolf Lodge. Have you been there?
I haven't.
Me
Have
either.
you?
I won't know,
No.
but I want to. I'm waiting for the winter time when I know I can go in there indoors, do some swimming inside. But I think I read like the water temperature stays around 82 degrees
That's
year-round
right.
in that place. So, yeah, I want to go visit Great Wolf Lodge. Of course, CC's Pizza, BJ's, and more to come. Who do we have here? We have
C&J Plumbing. C&J's Plumbing is located in Concord, and the owners are Jeff Britz and Chad Dover. It's their second year in the Harrisburg July 4th Parade.
Don't you love seeing all the American flags out
do.
everywhere? I mean,
Absolutely. It's red, white, and blue.
I love seeing the kids with one in their hand. You know, what a message it sends to our servicemen and women that these young folks are out here celebrating the 4th and the patriotism of this, and waving those little flags. That's just great to see. I'm going to go back to some of these sponsors, Debbie. Bonita Travels, Windstream, Southeastern Packaging, Bojangles, Cabarrus Arts Council, Cabarrus Family Medicine, University Animal Medical Dental Clinic. Animal Dental Clinic?
Really? Yes, okay.
Are there braces involved there?
You know they have animal chiropractors, so they may have orthodontists and dentists.
Oh, the Kannapolis Intimidators. I love going out. That's
yes.
a great ballpark to go to. The price is right, the food is good.
It is.
And some great baseball. I love that stadium. There's not a bad seat in the building. M Design Group, I think you mentioned the Ruckus Group, W.K. Dickinson, Mexicasa, Coca-Cola, Harrisburg Hometown Pharmacy, Galvin Industries, Farm Bureau, Erie Insurance, Lee Brown and Associates, of course the Bank of North Carolina. A lot of sponsors, huh? But
We
you
did,
couldn't do it
yes.
without them.
No.
Dana's Ice Cream, SunTrust Bank, Three Monkeys, Restaurant, Sport Picks, Masari Dentistry, Public Services. How about this one here? My favorite, Channel 22.
Channel 22, yay!
Good old Channel 22. Without them, you're not hearing or seeing us.
That's right.
And we have here Lugnut. This is the Charlotte Motor Speedway entry, and there is old Lugnut. Lugnut is the mascot of Charlotte Motor Speedway. I'm actually surprised he was walking today, Debbie. He's usually in a little video.
And he drives around,
Yeah,
yes.
usually spinning the donuts and all that.
That's right.
But you'd see him a lot better with him out walking. You can actually see him in his at his best. So.
Oh, look here. We have the Cabarrus County Senior Center located in Concord. It's a great place to go for a wide range of activities for seniors, such as senior games, dances, fitness classes, cards, billiards, computer classes, and more. They do so many things to keep people active and involved in the community. It's great. Check out the Cabarrus County Senior Center. Look at the ladies dancing.
How about their uniform, their outfits there? That's some
I hope I have their energy.
Well, they all told me they were 22 years old. Is that not? That's right, isn't it?
That's right. That's right. They look good for 22. That's right.
I love their outfits.
That's exactly right. They're having fun.
This is Judge Barbara Jackson. Barbara is from the North Carolina Court of Appeals. This is her first time appearing in the Harrisburg 4th of July parade, and it is an honor to have our honor on board with us.
That's right.
Catch-up time there,
That's
huh?
right.
We have live animals, Debbie.
We have a
Horseback.
That's right.
This is something else that it just to me adds so much to a parade, or the horses, and the horses decked out in their 4th of July attire.
That's right.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, they get to pet
That
the
is
horses. Yay.
Full participation
Oh,
right there.
and the kids love that. They love that.
On the side, I'm gonna look. Man, beautiful animals, huh?
It is.
Yeah.
It's Gerald and Dorothy Payne, and they enjoy riding in the parade each year. Thank you, Gerald and Dorothy.
Beautiful animals. The bow on the tail there,
That's
the patriotic bow. Just taste, and this is beautiful weather to have them
That's
out
right.
too. We have here Integrity Flooring, located right here in Harrisburg. They pride themselves on making customer satisfaction the top priority. Integrity, they like to say that you're not a customer, you're family. And they are passing out, looks like pixie sticks.
Yes.
I can't tell you the last time I've had a pixie stick.
And we have Integrated Martial Arts Academy. They teach adult and children classes in jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, and karate for kids. They've been teaching for 15 years. They've won Jiu-Jitsu Nationals 4 years in a row.
That teaches great discipline too for the young boys and girls, and young men and women. I know I had a couple of years of Taekwondo training when I was about 11, 12 years old. Believe it or not, my grades improved just a bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And believe me, they needed improving. So,
So that helped out, huh? And this is Jack Chapik with his 1997 Kawasaki Vulcan in patriotic attire. Has ridden in the 4th of July parade with one of his grandchildren on the back each year, and would like to continue the tradition this year in the town of Harrisburg parade.
this float has quite a few balloons on it and the sign of the American flag there. I like that. This is Harrisburg Security. Harrisburg Security has assisted the town with security for the Harrisburg 4th of July celebration for the past 4 years. They have mobile patrol and security checks for Harrisburg properties, apartments, banks, businesses, factories, and construction sites. Owner Andrew Ives lives in Harrisburg with his wife Stephanie, who actually decorated the float with children Andy, Alex, and Madison. That was putting them to work, wasn't it?
That's exactly right. Looks like they had a great time.
This is a great vehicle here.
It is. It's the Piedmont Antique Car Club.
I would like to know what year that would be. What would you say? Would that be the 40s, 30s?
I don't know.
I like her bonnet. Do you
Oh,
see
sure.
her bonnet? That's great there. I love that. This is the Stumptown Tractor Club, pulled by Mr. Ernie Jones, a 135 Macy Ferguson tractor with a railroad baggage cart hit and miss engine, which I'm not sure what that means.
Oh, it's a two-cylinder.
Oh, okay.
A two-cylinder engine.
Okay.
It's a hit and miss motor.
A water wheel, bubble machine, and horn you just heard. Remote control horn and bubble machine. This is
This is fun.
That's what the hit and miss.
It is. It's a two-cylinder engine. They go
probably
pop,
should have
pop,
known
pop.
that,
That's
know?
right. Pop, pop, pop. That's exactly right. And this is Prosperity Presbyterian Church. It's their second year in the parade. Saddle Ridge Ranch Vacation Bible Camp will be going on August 1st through the 6th. And they're advertising Vacation Bible Camp.
Another live music marching band, Debbie. This is the J.M. Robinson Marching Band. Believe it or not, this is their 10th anniversary of the Pride of Robinson. I remember the day that that school went up, the high school went up, and I can't believe it's been
10 years. No.
Unbelievable. They are in Concord, North Carolina. And once again, all these young folks giving up their time to come out and participate with us. We're going to sit back and let you hear some more music. Was that good?
It was wonderful. And it always surprises me they put the smallest guy carrying the tuba. Always. And they're having a great time.
Well, that's building backbone and muscle there.
That's exactly right. And now we have John and Lana DeWitt's restored 1948 Alice Chalmers tractor. We've seen a Massey Ferguson, red, and now we've seen an Alice Chalmers, orange. The only thing we haven't seen is the green John Deere yet.
I tell you, that music from that live band, it puts chill bumps on
Oh,
my
I know,
arms.
it's
I
great.
love that. This is the Cabarrus County Crime Stoppers. The white Dodge Magnum is representing the Cabarrus Area Crime Stoppers program. Call 93 Crime to report anonymous information. They don't want your name, just your information. That's a great program to have.
Followed by another great program is the Cabarrus County Sheriff's Office, DARE. It's the Youth Development Division deputies, Alicia Mason, DARE officer for Harrisburg Elementary, Andrew Thace, and DARE officer for Rocky River Elementary, Candace Elwood, school resource officer for Hickory Ridge High School. That's a good program also.
This is the Charlotte Lions Scooter Club. The Lions Scooter Club, they ride for fun. Come join the fun by contacting them at 704-910-6807 and hop on board a scooter.
And they're followed by a patriotic float by Dan Need, State Farm Insurance, located in Harrisburg. And we've got the State Farm Bear.
How about Mr. Bear? Oh, here we go.
We have top-notch gymnastics offering competitive gymnastic and cheerleading teams for all ages. Look at these young ladies doing backflips and walking on their hands.
I've talked about this in the past, Debbie, doing this on concrete, and they've been doing this for a mile and a half.
Oh, exactly.
And just the nerve it takes to do that on concrete.
Oh, my goodness.
And, you know, that concrete's not cold. That's some hot
No,
stuff
it
there.
is.
Those hands have been on that for... I'm amazed by that.
Oh, yes.
I'm just amazed by that. How do you
Such
do it the
skill.
first time?
Oh, I don't know. Such skill. Such skill.
I've asked in the past, they say, you do that on a trampoline. So they provide cheerleading teams also, huh?
And
Top
this,
notch.
yes, and this is the Bank of North Carolina. They're one of the sponsors of the parade. Dana Ritchie. Bank of North Carolina is located in the Harrisburg Town Center with 17 branches in North Carolina. Bank of North Carolina is committed to the communities they serve and are willing to invest their time, talent, and financial resources.
That was a nice
It was a beautiful carriage.
Yeah, that was.
Beautiful carriage.
Here we go. How about his gentleman on a hot day? Mr.
Oh,
Penguin.
Mr. Penguin.
This is Gillespie Mobile Services, located at Highway 49 Concord. Gillespie's has a full service center, mobile fleet service for repairs, AC hydraulic hoses, and also a Napa truck center. And glad to have them on board. Mobile hose service, Gillespie's. I like the Penguin. Mm-hmm. I like the Penguin.
He's trying to stay cool on a warm day.
These folks, these young boys and girls in front of us, Debbie, are just, their bags are getting heavier. This is better than Halloween.
I know.
There's just all types of candy and water being passed out. Here we have the Harrisburg Family YMCA near Town Hall and has been in business since December of '06. On board are the staff and summer camp participants. At YMCA, they build strong kids, strong families, and of course, strong communities. And they've got that chant going on, haven't they? The Y, that's the place I need to go spend a couple hours in a day.
Here we have the Junior Girl Scout Troop number 3711 and Brownies number 264. These enthusiastic Brownie and Junior Girl Scouts are destined to become women of courage, confidence, and character. They have lots of fun while learning leadership, citizenship, and friendship skills. Both troop meets at the Carilion Assisted Living Center in Harrisburg. This is the third year the girls have created a float and participated in this parade. And they're followed by Marvin and David Bost, 4 Acres Farm and Marvin's Fresh Farmhouse in Mount Pleasant, with Miss Muffet, our spotted Appaloosa mule, and a 1943 restored delivery wagon.
1943.
Yes, came out of a barn in Kenton, Ohio.
Is that right?
Yes, it did.
What was the mule's name again?
Miss Muffet. We call her Muffy.
Muffy? How about that? And here we have the Carolina Cowboy Church. The Carolina Cowboy Church is on Robinson Church Road here in Harrisburg. And I love, once again, the horses.
There's Pastor Jeff on his Belgian draft horse, gelding.
That is a large
He's beautiful.
animal,
He's
isn't it?
beautiful. Yes, Pastor Jeff's been riding him for many years. He is beautiful. Here comes their float.
Beautiful animals. This painted horse here, I love the colors of this horse, and she.
That's Miss Vicky. She's riding.
Oh, Miss Vicky.
Yeah, Miss Vicky. Mm-hmm.
And she is. She's showing the colors too, isn't she?
She does.
That's a beautiful, beautiful animal right there. I love horseback riding.
Mm-hmm. Miss Vicky's been riding with Cowboy Church for many years.
I love the riding part, the taking care part.
It's a lot of work. We have 48 head of equine at our house, so I know about the taking care of.
We have a live singer on board their float, so we're going to let you listen to him for just a second or two. That was great. They brought a large group with them, didn't they, Debbie?
They always do, yes. Always proud to participate. Beautiful Palomino horse.
Love that
Got
music.
another Appaloosa. Oh, yeah.
I'm a country music fan at heart.
Okay.
I love the music. Now, how about this gentleman coming up here in just a second with his business attire? Is that, the horse has some beautiful, oh, look at this horse.
Yes, and I think he's trying to get a little distance in so he can start racking. That's a particular gait of a Tennessee Walker.
I love the way that gentleman is
Tennessee
dressed
walking
up.
horse, yes. Now we have Law Enforcement Explorers Post 107. Young men and women working with the Concord Police and Cabarrus County Sheriff's Department, learning key investigative skills, looking for employment in law enforcement.
And this is one of my favorites following the law enforcement group. This is coming up here, the Oasis Shrine Keystone Cops. I love their gear and outfits, and I'm old enough to actually remember a television show that dealt with the Keystone Cops, and actually missed that. They are having a good time.
They are.
They are shaking some hands.
And they're followed by the Kings Keep Learning Center. They have infant classes to after-school programs. The teachers guide children through activities that help them grow socially, emotionally, academically, physically, and spiritually. Kings Keep is proud to be a thriving ministry of Kingsway Baptist Church.
Another break in the action here, David, just a second. I'm going to mention just a couple of more sponsors here. I don't want to leave anyone out here. Carolina Medical Center, Northeast, Bank of the Carolinas, Harrisburg Optimist Club, Carolina Digestive Health, Harrisburg Family House Restaurant, Rocky River Coffee, Harrisburg Printing, Romp and Roll, and of course, as I mentioned earlier, AJ's Restaurant providing the power for us today, and much appreciated for all those sponsors that are helping us with this event.
Can't do it without sponsors, that's for sure.
And who do we have here?
Speedway Storage.
Speedway Self-Storage. Speedway Storage, located at 5498 Hudspeth Dairy Road, established in 2003. The float consists of all the Hudspeth family members, including, this is great, 3 veterans. They did a great job on that.
They did. And they're followed by Chris Taylor Racing, Limited Sportsman Dirt Track Car. It's a sports car that they run at the East Lincoln Speedway. This is their 10th year that they've been riding in the parade. Great to have them back for another year.
Behind Chris Taylor is the Fusion Percussion. It is a non-profit indoor drum line that performs at local competitions as well as nationally. And they recently placed 7th in the WGI National Championships in Dayton, Ohio. Last year was their first time in the Harrisburg 4th of July Parade. We appreciate them coming back and joining us again this year. I'm a drummer myself, Debbie, and I remember the day my dad bought my drum set. It was about 2 weeks later. He said, "Wish we'd have put him on a harp or something like that." It's not a quiet instrument to practice.
Did they have to buy earplugs? That's right.
I noticed that the volume of the television went up quite often when I was practicing.
And this is Eugene Royals driving a restored 1960 Chevy.
I love that color.
Oh, yes.
1960. And it looks good with the American flags on board, huh?
Yes.
This is committee for Judge Michael Knox, and that is a beautiful Thunderbird that Mr. Knox is riding in. District Court Judge.
And he's followed by the Cabarrus County Sheriff's Bomb Squad, driven by Mark Hunt, Bomb Squad Assistant. Glad to know they're in the county.
Thank goodness for them.
Oh, and here comes another group we're really proud of here in Cabarrus County.
This is Cabarrus EMS, established in 1973. Currently operates 10 24-hour ambulance and 1 non-emergency ambulance. Average call volume of 19,556 calls per year with average response time of 7.1 minutes. Cabarrus EMS, the one to call when seconds count. I like that.
And this is also their Explorers Post 119. They do a wonderful job for Cabarrus County. They win lots of national awards, our Cabarrus County EMS does.
And have a servicewoman aboard with them. That's great to see.
They're followed by the Cabarrus Rescue Squad, whose primary location is Main Street in Kannapolis, with substations throughout Cabarrus County. The Rescue Squad is 100% volunteers, and we thank them for that. They are our certified heavy rescue provider with K9s that are certified SAR by the NCPDA.
I want to take that vehicle out behind my house for a ride.
Yes.
Do you think they'd mind that?
The Avenger.
I could have a good time on that. I could have a good time on that. This is the Cabarrus County Sheriff's Office SWAT team and members of the Cabarrus County Sheriff's Office SWAT team. And I'm glad they're on board with us too.
That's right. And here we have Brent Cloninger running for Cabarrus County District Court Judge. Be sure to visit him at the Republican Party booth in the park. Brent Cloninger for District Court Judge.
This is Carolina Computech, located in South Union Shopping Center. They've been in business for almost a decade, specializing in computer sales, service, and repairs.
And here we have Cody's crew, who's been in the parade the past 3 years to help raise awareness of epilepsy. Cody loves tractors and looks forward to this event.
I'd like to guess who's down around, baby. One guess. We have members from the Harrisburg Fire Department. That was Mr. Jerry Queen in the front seat there. I played a little softball with Jerry. In fact, he was a school teacher here and baseball coach for many years here at the Cabarrus County school system. Great guy.
That's great. And here we have Falk Brothers Hardware. They've been in business since 1964, located in the University area of Charlotte on North Tryon. It's their first year in the parade. Family and employees are riding on the float, and looks like they're having a great time with their zero-turn lawnmowers.
We see a shot of the dog here, the Dalmatian with his little, is that with a little fire helmet on?
Oh yes, and they're part of Dance Fusion under the direction of Lauren Sadler. It's Harrisburg's newest dance studio, offering tap, jazz, ballet, hip-hop, lyrical, pre-dance, and competition for students ages 3 and up.
Did you like my intro to the Harrisburg Fire Department?
That's right.
You couldn't miss that one.
That's right. You knew it was them.
This is David Graham. David is driving a Ford convertible. He is a Republican candidate for Cabarrus County Sheriff, and David is a resident of Harrisburg. Like to go for a ride in that Mustang convertible too. I love convertibles. We usually go to the beach or the West Coast. That's usually what I'll try to rent. It's me a convertible.
Sure. This is the committee to elect Larry Burridge. He's a Republican conservative running for Cabarrus County Commission. He's been a small businessman for over 30 years, and he's driving with his wife, Barbara.
Man, I'm having a great time. I know
great.
folks up and down the street are having a great time too. I like, I think we can, I like her little monkey there. I don't know if we're getting a shot of that, but he's passing out a big old bucket of candy. This is the Harrisburg Foursquare New Harvest Church Float, which promotes the church and this year's Vacation Bible School, which will be held July 19th through the 23rd. This year's theme is superheroes. I see a Batman and a Superwoman and Robin from Batman and Robin and Superdog.
Sure.
Next, we have another great marching band, the Central Cabarrus High School Marching Band. Let's sit back and listen to some music there.
Oh, they did a great job. Wonderful. And they're followed by the South Cabarrus Republican Women. That group was founded in Harrisburg in the 1980s. The group is composed of women of all ages and has been participating in the Harrisburg 4th of July festivities since they began.
And this is the Boy Scout Unit 94. They welcome all homeschooled boys between the ages of 7 and 17. Do you like to camp, swim, backpack, canoe? Join us. Boy Scout skills will last a lifetime.
Oh, and here we have Joe Babyak. This is his second year in the Harrisburg 4th of July parade for he and his Firebird kit from Knight Rider.
You remember that show?
I do remember.
I want a kit. I want a car called Kit.
And we've got the Cabarrus County Fair Pageant Queens. We've got Little Miss Kaylee, I'm gonna mangle this, Oshello, Junior Miss Haley Medlin, and Miss Cabarrus County Fair Courtney Steelman. Congratulations to them.
This is Bill Braggs, who is running for Clerk of Court. Been a judge here for 38 years. Grandchildren Macy and Will Baggs, and co-sponsored by Morrison Motors. I should say truck, Tundra.
Mm-hmm.
They are a singing group, aren't they?
They are. The kids are having a great time. And we have the Gateway Church of God of Prophecy. It's their 5th year in the parade. Their float will have a cross to honor our Savior and red, white, and blue to honor our country.
That's a nice looking float too.
It is.
They are followed by the Flow Store Fire Department, Flow Store Volunteer Fire Department, established in 1962. They are driving their new engine number 2. Wow. A rescue engine 2010 Seagrave. President of the board is Tommy Lauder, and our chief is Artie Craig. I wonder if I know Tommy. I work with a lady with the last name Lauder, and I don't know if she is part of that family or not. I do believe I know Tommy. But I believe his sister was with me out there at U.S. Airways.
Okay.
This is Punchy's Diner. Punchy's Diner is a family-owned restaurant located in Concord. They've been open 5 years, and they are a 50s theme. And I love that float, Debbie. I love the jukebox.
Oh, yes.
I love the colors, too. That reminds me of Miami, Florida for some reason. I don't know why.
All they're missing is the pink flamingo.
I love a restaurant like that that goes back to the 50s theme or the 60s theme.
That's right. And,
All right.
and here is the committee to re-elect Brad Riley.
I'm sorry.
Committee to re-elect Brad Riley. This is his float.
There are a few folks on that float.
There are, and they were throwing popsicles.
I'm going to get up here in just a second and grab me one of those popsicles.
Okay.
This is the Piedmont Shag Association. They meet in Harrisburg, and they've been in parade for several years now. They provide shag lessons. They have been in business for about 25 years, actually. They do several yearly dances to promote shag dance and beach music, and we have shaggers on board, Debbie.
And the lady in the middle in the red is Sylvia Hux from our Cabarrus County Veterans Administration Office.
Is that
Yeah.
right? You mentioned John Deere tractor?
Well, I did. I thought for sure we'd have to have a John Deere. This is Mitchell Tyler with his 1959 Model 730 gas tractor, completely restored to original standard 3 years ago. Thank you to Mitchell for having it here. You're right. Now we've seen all different varieties.
There you go. And that thing was polished to a T, wasn't it?
That's
that tractor
exactly
was polished
right.
up.
It said 110 on it.
This is the Makeover My Yard company, started in 2006 by Brian Leopard. The company is located at 12085 University City Boulevard here in Harrisburg. This is the first time they've been a participant of our 4th of July parade, and they are honoring all of our military, and that's a great float there.
Absolutely.
This is the Grace Church float. They represent their Vacation Bible School theme. Their theme for this year is Cruise into the Cosmos. Sparrow Probe Vacation Bible School is July 26th through the 30th. It'll be a great time for all children, and I love seeing all these floats.
Sure. And now we have Leanne Pogue. It's a real estate broker for RE/MAX Signature Properties in Concord. They're located on Bruton Smith Boulevard. Thanks to Leanne for being here.
Nice Hummer.
Yes.
This is the the Hook 'em Up Towing Company, specializing in lockouts, jump starts, tire changes, full service, and now offering off-road recovery. We hook them and tow them 24/7. And
Looks like that one's had a little trouble.
got a little stuck, and they're giving it a tow. That thing, it'll get out of the situation though. They'll get them out of it.
Oh, we're really going to enjoy the group coming up next. It is the Highland Knights Drum and Bugle Corps, a 35-member drum bugle corps. And as they get up here, we want to enjoy the music they're going to provide for us. This is going to be great.
drum major having to walk backwards for 1.5 miles,
Oh, yes.
2 miles.
I used to do that. I know what that is.
Oh, really?
Yes, I did.
Congratulations to you. I'm going to get this in before they get up here to us, Debbie. This special events bus is going to be followed up by the Newell Volunteer Fire Department. Engine 1, a 2002 Sparta Smil 2,000-gallon per minute pump truck, and a 1,000-gallon water tank. They also have engine 2 is a 1986 Mack with a 1,500-gallon per minute pump, 500-gallon water tank, and I want to get that in before they get up here to us because they're going to let us know they're here.
That's right.
And thank goodness
Newell's
they do.
been participating for several years.
They have.
Yes.
They have. They are one of our neighbors just down Highway 49 here in Mecklenburg County.
That's right. I know. I've seen them here many years.
And they co-op with Harrisburg. If the call happens to be somewhere around the border, they'll both respond to it. And
That's great.
You can't say enough about our volunteers with the fire department. I'd like to mention too that Jackson Park was behind Newell there.
That's
Jackson
right.
Park Volunteer Fire Department.
Yep, engine number 2.
Good to have them on board.
That's right.
Well, Debbie, Miss Debbie, did you have fun?
I had a great time today. I hope you did, Billy.
I hope you can see this breeze flopping the hair around here. It's nice
great.
out
It feels
here.
wonderful.
It is nice. And once again, if you have the opportunity to join us inside the park, there's going to be all types of live music and, of course, the fireworks tonight and tomorrow along with live music. And I can't think of anyone we haven't thanked, Debbie.
No, but we need to be sure you check out the programming on Channel 22. We just love to be able to provide for you a variety of programs, and we hope that you'll continue to come back time and time again to find what we've got available for you on Channel 22.
I'd like to thank Channel 22 and its crew that's behind the scenes, behind the cameras and monitors and all. Couldn't do it without them. What a great day. I had a great time, Debbie.
I did too.
I sure appreciate the invite to come out and be a part of Channel 22's taping of the parade. And thanks to all of the participants that are lined up and down Highway 49, the fans, of course, right?
Absolutely.
Well, Miss Debbie, I enjoyed it. It was a pleasure spending an hour and a half with you.
Yes, absolutely, Billy. We've learned a lot and done a lot, so it's been great. So
Good
thank you.
See you next year.